right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Card Hedge Podcast. I'm already fired up. My man JD had to kind of tell me to pump the brakes. So I'm jazzed. I'm ready to go. you rocking the Bulldogs hat today.
Yep.
Oh man. For those of you that don't know, I'm Omar, aka Retro Hoops. That's my man's in them. JD Sports Cards 401. Don't forget the underscore. And we're about to rock it. How you doing, man?
You know, buddy, I'm doing great.
How much weight have you lost?
Almost 20.
Dude, that's freaking phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
You know how much I've gained?
Well, here's the thing. You can only be a fat ass for so long.
Yeah.
Right? Like I went through like a good 5 years where like my previous job, I had no time. It was an hour commute each way.
Yeah.
So by the time I got home, it was time to drive the kids somewhere. I grabbed some shit to eat.
I'm with you 100%.
And then I just sit there like a glutton and eat Cheez-Its. Yeah. So like whatevs. Then
but you said enough is enough, huh?
Yeah, I just had enough.
Right on, man. That's dope. It's so hard for me. So I'm at that point now to where none of those excuses are valid for me anymore. Yep. I work from home, first of all, but now that they're telling us that they want us to come back to the office, we have a great campus that has a world-class facility for working out and fitness facility.
Yep.
It'll rival. I put it up against any 24-hour fitness that's out there. And so I have zero excuses. And so I just got my my approval for the fitness center, and I'm with you, man. It's too much.
Once you get going, man, the first week is rough, but once you get going, it's good, man.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good
to be. It's good. I like to lose like 40 more. But yeah, nobody wants to hear about that. So
no, but still, it's something that I've been meaning to bring up because I know you at the beginning of the year, you and I both said that, right? We're like, we gotta drop some weight.
Yeah, I was tired of it. So,
but you actually went through with it, and I'm still.
Yeah.
I'm still maintaining.
It's all good, man.
Good stuff, man. No pickups this week.
I got one. I have a bunch, but I only want to show one.
Okay, what you got? I'll throw you up on the big screen.
So this came in the other day. What is this? 2004 Leaf certified Pedro Martinez Mirror Gold out of 25.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Leaf,
And then I'm putting this set together. This came in just because whatevs. So this is that 97 score stand and deliver baseball I've been talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Gold parallels. So I had to. You got to buy you got to buy everybody. So A-Rod.
Got to get set.
But yeah, I got a bunch of other stuff, but whatevs.
Nice.
It's nothing, I showed it on my channel. Which, by the way, man, thank you for the little bump on the Mexicoke because
oh, nice.
Your promotion, I think, was the final straw that broke the camel's back. So I'm over 1,000 subs. My watch hours are screaming to 4,000.
Nice.
So yeah, awesome, everybody that's been watching, man, commenting, thank you. Like you guys, it's really, really cool. And that's enough of being sentimental. So
there you go, man.
Let's get on with it because I know you're pissed. So I'm ready to get fired up with you.
Well, it's not that I'm pissed, right? It's that like it's one of those situations, right, where we're anticipating stuff, right? Like I think and what we're talking about SGC, and I say that I'm pissed, but it's more like one of those things where I was anticipating some big stuff, and then they made an announcement here recently. So for those of you that don't know, I'm assuming you do know because I'm a huge SGC guy. I've always pushed for SGC since the beginning. I don't think I've ever pushed for anybody else on this channel. I may have featured some other companies. I talk a lot about HGA and things like that because they, I feel like they have a pretty unique offering. And then, we did a little bit of testing out and dabbling with CSG and all that other stuff. The bottom line is that for me, for my money, and for where I want to go to get my cards graded, it's always been SGC. I love their product. I love their turnaround times. I love their customer service. Everything about what they do is phenomenal. However, they are not without their limitations. One of the biggest limitations that they have is that they don't have a set registry. And that is something that I desperately, desperately want them to put together. And towards, I want to say February, March timeframe, somewhere around there, Peter, which is the CEO of SGC, hinted at some really big things coming. I think you and I even speculated on this channel that, hey, the way that he framed that, it's got to be something big. It's got to be the set registry, right? And so the other day, and this may just be something that they're doing, and they're still working on something even bigger, maybe so, I don't know. But it just, when I saw, because I get post notifications, and when I saw that SGC posted something, I always click on it and see what it is. And the first thing that I read is we're doing something phenomenal for the first time or something like that. And I was jazzed up. And then it was this thing where they're doing like a live, I still don't understand the details of it, where they're doing live breaks with Latent Sports cards, which is probably one of the bigger breakers that are out there. And they're doing live grading. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how that. You're on mute, by the way, but I'm still trying to figure out.
I saw the post. I saw the post. So I take it the same way, right? You're going to buy into a break. They're going to rip packs. You get a hit, or you get a top prospect or whatever, some first Bowman you want to grade.
Yeah.
They're letting me grade it live right on camera, like right there. And then, so instead of you getting shipped a raw card, you're going to be able to grade it with SGC live on camera, it looks like. And I think that would be cool, right? If they go through the grading process live on camera, A, that's ballsy.
That's transparency.
B, that's game changing. If they just do it off the camera and then come back and go, look, you got a 10, that's stupid.
What? I never even think about that. Like,
but I haven't put any thought into this, people. We're talking about it for the first time right now. So
right. I don't know. I guess
bro. What are your thoughts?
Well,
what's got you all flustered, guy?
What's got me jazzed up is that, like, I feel like I can't, because the concept of what they're talking about sounds cool, and it's one of those things where I'm going to say this and it's going to sound kind of shitty, but nobody's asking for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as me, I am a devout SGC guy. Yep. And if you ask me what I'm asking for, I'm not asking for live breaking grading. I'm asking for a set registry. I'm asking for something where I can put together my sets. I can utilize SGC. I'm asking for price reduction. If I'm going to be using your set registry, do the one thing that PSA can't do right now, which is offer great pricing for people who are using the set registry. So I was watching an interview that Nat Turner did recently, and they were talking about offering. I think the guy that was interviewing him was saying, like, hey, why don't I love the set registry, but why aren't you giving those of us that like wanna grade with you for the purposes of filling out our set registry, like cheap grading? Forget the timeline. Okay, we understand the timeline, but we're doing it for the registry. So why wouldn't you, like, what my registry is, what I have in my registry, and that if I need number 16 in my set and I don't have it and I submit number 16 in my set, then you should be able to give me a significant price reduction in that, because why I'm doing it, right? I'm not just doing it to flip it. And Nat's response is that is something that is a reasonable ask, and you would imagine that they'd be able to do that. But the fact of the matter is that their set registry does not talk to the PSA.
They're separate.
They're two totally. Not only are they separate, they're two totally different things that they can, for some reason, they cannot get them to talk to each other. Now, as somebody who as yourself who works in databases and myself who works in large data all the time, I understand the challenges of stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's a bitch.
So he can, so I feel like SGC has this opportunity, right, to build a set registry that they could advertise and say, hey guys, we have built a set registry. Show us all the cards that you have. We'll upload them into the set registry. You can start building your sets in the registry. Oh, and by the way, as you're building your sets in our set registry, any card that you need for your set registry, we will grade it at a reduced price. And that's how we're going to get people to start using the set registry. That would, in my opinion, put SGC,
that's actually
much higher. Yeah, that's a game changer.
That's a genius idea, dude.
That's a game changer for them. And the problem is that instead of that, we get the live grading. Like, I don't care about the live grading. I don't want the live grading. I didn't ask for that. Nobody's asking.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
right? Nobody's asking for live grading. We're asking for a reduced price in grading, and we're asking for a set registry. Everybody is.
It's frustrating. It really, really is. Like I'm really like, I've had enough. Like,
yeah. All the while, PSA yesterday reduced TCG to like $10 or something like that.
Did they really?
Yeah.
And they're already dominating that space.
Exactly. That's my point. They are already dominating, and they just decided to reduce the price on that. I'm trying to pull up the email. But I don't know, man. I guess it's because I love SGC so much. I love what they're doing, and I really wish that they did something that was gonna be like, oh, here you go. Sorry, $15. $15 for TCG. Oh, wow. And it's called TCG bulk, and it's a 20 card minimum. So
it's like, what's that? $300?
Yeah. So what do you got to do? So you have to be part of the club, obviously.
Yeah, which is a hundo.
Yeah, so that's a hundo times 20. Yeah, $300.
So all in, if you weren't a member of the club, you got to be. It's $400.
Yeah, you're
shipping.
400. Yeah,
but you're up to $500 by the time you're all said and done.
You're about 450.
Close. Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. Like,
$250 a card.
Here's like our boy Jay that we talked to.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Jay.
Yeah, most negative son of a bitch on the planet, by the way. like Omar and I are two protons, thank God. We're positive. And he is the damn electron. He is like what the Jesus? Why can't I think of the guy in Transformers? Starscream.
Starscream. Yeah.
No.
He was the medic.
No, he's not. He's Megatron. He's Megatron, and you and I are like Optimus Prime, and like he's negative.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. But but he makes my point about, other than him being negative, is he makes a good point about grading and like the scam that it really is, because what's everybody complain about? Price, right?
Yeah.
Too expensive and turnaround times. Well, and he made another good point. CSG, like I can grade at CSG, which if anybody wants to throw together a bulk order, holler at your boy. Right? I can grade for $10.80 a card. By far and away the cheapest going.
The cheapest.
I haven't sent anything to them in months.
Yeah.
Right? And they have the best slab. Period.
They do. We all agree there. Yeah.
But what does everybody care about? Resale value. Yep. I would say grading has become like 70-30 resale versus collecting. I that's what I think. I like the set registry. I like the idea of it. I think it's one of the most genius things ever created. And it's fun. But
yeah.
What the average Joe these days isn't they're buying, grading to flip, right? I mean,
for the most
that's
part,
what it comes down to. So if that's the case, $18 at SGC, 25 at Beckett.
Whoa.
What are you doing? You're not going there. You're going to PSA for $19.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to show you something. This is interesting.
And then here's the big kicker. If PSA's tightening up the nuts and bolts, and these grades are going to start coming back, people are going to get hammered on them. That could change things quick too.
And that's happening. That's happening to some folks.
I have seen. Did my boy Contenders reach out to you with his Jordans?
Yes. Yeah. Hammered. Absolutely hammered on his grades.
Yep.
Check this out though. So as you were talking about that right now, I was just pulling up. By the way, if you haven't already, links in the description to Card Hedge. If you guys want to sign up, look at this, man. So this is John Morant's base Prism rookie card.
Yep.
PSA in purple, SGC 10, PSA 10 in purple, SGC 10 in pink, and CSG 10 in blue. Now, I'm looking at about a year's worth of data. So if you look at it, big disparities here, right? PSA 10 went for $200. SGC 10 went for $120, and then CSG 10 went for $96. This is last year, May of last year. Okay. As we're getting there, we're closing the gap a little bit, but as we get to present time, okay, a PSA 10 for that same card sells for $78. A CSG 10 sells for $72, and a CSG sells for $81.
Well, go back though. You're looking at that chart. You got to look at when that last sale was on the CSG.
I know.
See how the line's flat?
Yeah, there's not a lot of volume.
Right.
No, there's definitely not volume.
Right. But what was when that thing changed to 81? What was the PSA?
So PSA was, when it changed to 81, PSA was 125.
Yep.
SGC was 74.
Yep.
And CSG was 81.
So, it's all. I go to the end, and I would look more at PSA and SGC because there's just going to be more.
PSA and SGC is $78 to $72.
Really?
Yeah. A PSA 10 of a John Morant 2019 Panini Prism rookie card base sold for $78 in a PSA 10. And most recently, at the same time, an SGC 10 sold for $72.
Yeah, that was a couple days ago.
Yep. And Ja's in the playoffs. Now he's hurt. He's gonna. There's some talk that he'll be back. They're in the playoffs. And here's the thing: if you're sitting on, for example, you're sitting on a bunch of raw John Morant cards today, and you want to capitalize on that, where are you going?
Right. The other thing too, right? The other thing too.
I wonder if, let me see.
When that card, see that like spike on SGC there in the middle?
This one right here?
Go back. No, go back. Keep going back. Like right in there. What is SGC at?
139. PSA was 165.
And at some point though, right? At some point, so that Ja in a PSA 10 at the height was $1,000.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. In a PSA 10?
In a PSA 10.
Yeah.
It's now 71.
Damn. Exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, think about that.
Woo!
And everybody was clamoring
for an amusement park ride.
Everybody was clamoring for him.
The other thing, right? I don't know if I ever really heard anybody talk about this though. Which slab is more stable over the long haul? Yeah, and again, like a card like this is a pretty good like look, I think,
Right.
because there's so many of them. There's over 20,000 PSA 10s.
Right.
And how many SGC 10s are there? There's 22,204 PSA 10s.
I would say there's got to be maybe 3,000 SGC 10s.
Yeah, not even close. 395.
Whew.
So
Wow.
It's tough, man,
I'd be curious to know what the full pop count is for both, right? You know what I mean?
5,600 BGS 9.5s.
Sheesh, man. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put BGS in here. Dude, I don't like that BGS is such an afterthought for me. Like
Weird.
literally, like nobody gives a crap about BGS. What's BGS 9.5 going for? Whoa. Got fix that one. $855. Good Lord. Let me see. Let's look back at a year. Look at that. Just right there, dude. Right there in the mix. And way more volume than both both SGC and CSG. But still, kind of, all coming to a head here. A BGS 9.5 in that card recently sold for $56. $56. That's insane. It is by far the cheapest slab that you can get for that card right now. Dude, BGS is dead.
Yes.
They are dead. I mean, their resale value isn't even that of a CSG right now. It got all the way down to 36.
Yep.
When CSG was selling for $81 and SGC was selling for $58 and PSA 10s were selling for $75, BGS 9.5s were selling for $36.
But over the last year, if you bought a Gem Mint John Morant Prism in each, a PSA 10 and SGC 10, BGS 9.5, right? You would have lost. Well, it's not even really that big of a difference.
Yeah, you're going to lose the same. I mean, you're losing pretty much the same.
Yeah, PSA and SGC are both down 64% over the last. Well, PSA is down 66.
Yeah.
But again, they're both whatever. I mean that card's just down. Maybe that's not a good thing to look at.
No, but I think
I'm not making any sense. I'm not gathering my thoughts properly.
You are, but I think to your point is that to answer your question, right? Because your initial question was which slab is more stable, right? And my answer to that question, based on the data, is that the market doesn't really care. Once it starts going down, once the card, see, this is a perfect example of the value of the card is what's moving, right? Because once it starts going down, they all go down, right?
Right.
And they all go down. Now, I mean, obviously, in this case, BGS is significantly down because you can buy it for $56 in a BGS 9.5.
Yeah,
I would argue that PSAs have the higher peaks but not the lowest valleys. Right.
Yeah.
They definitely have the highest peaks and they don't have the lowest valleys. So I guess by definition, a PSA slab would be more stable, right? You could argue that. But I don't know, man. Again, this is just my thing. It's like this is kind of what I kicked everything off with. Is it's just like I want to see SGC win so bad, right? I want to see them continue to kill it the way that they've been killing it on the customer service side, on the turnaround time side, on the consistency of grading side, right? The accuracy of grading side. They absolutely kill it in all those areas. And I want them to have that set registry. that they can hang their hat on and go. For those of you that like set registries, we have that option as well.
I don't know, man. I look at it and I'm like, I don't know anymore, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anymore. I'm just at the point where it's like, all right, whatevs.
Do we just renounce grading and just go one touch?
I don't know. Like, I have such a problem with, like, why is my display? Hang on, man.
You've been cutting it in and out on your video.
Yeah, that's because I plugged in my other monitor.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, there we go. Hang on. Yeah, buddy.
You got that
All
webcam
right.
from the 80s.
Nah, my webcam's money now. What are you talking about?
Did you get a new? You do look a little crisper. I'll say
yeah,
that.
Dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't get on the internet for a few days. I had something going on, so River was like, all right, River and I were doing like live tech support last night for like 2 hours. And ultimately I ended up just wiping this thing clean and starting fresh. So,
okay.
Yep. So
nice.
Yep. But yeah, I just I like graded cards. I do.
So do I, man.
And I'm at the point though of, you really got to, I think for me, you really got to take advantage of like doing group subs, because that way you don't have to send in a whole bunch of cards.
Yeah, I got to start doing that. I don't do that at all.
And then, I think you really got to, based off my last submission with PSA, you got to really, like, I don't even know, like, even if you're really sure you're sending in nice cards.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
You know what I've been thinking more and more about is that service that Got Baseball Cards offers, where they do the pre-screening.
I don't need that. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert, but I can look at a goddamn card under some light and go, okay. You know what I mean?
But so I hear what you're saying, but you just got murdered on that last sub, right?
But do they offer in that service, like if your card doesn't come back like an 8 or better, they like pay you?
No,
you know what I mean?
But I would imagine that the amount of grading that they have done, I would imagine with the amount of grading that the guys over at Got Baseball Cards have done over the last years with PSA, that they would, at a very high level, understand the nuances of grading with PSA, right?
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. But
and if there's any changes to that grading standard, whether directly or indirectly,
maybe they're just seeing so many cards. Like, I don't. But again, though, like, all right, so I'm charging you to pre-screen. It doesn't. Well, I guess I'm getting the $3 or whatever it is, $5 regardless. But I pay you $5. You tell me your card's not good to go, right? I tell you, you send me cards. You send me 20 cards. You want all of them pre-graded or pre-screened or whatever. So it's another 100 on top.
For them, the service is free.
Oh, it is?
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna check right now, but
okay. Well, that's different.
Yeah, I think their service is free. Ready to grade your cards, click here. So free evaluation and pre-screening by our expert team. Oh, it says $2 for rejected cards.
All right.
So if you send them a bunch of cards and tell them, hey, I want to submit these cards. I got 10 cards I want to submit with you. And I'm looking for 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
On everything. Anything that you don't think is going to get a 9 and 10, don't submit it. Send it back to me. And if they find 3 cards out of that 10 that they feel is not going to be a 9 or above,
it's worth $2.
It's worth the $6 that you're going to pay to not pay the $15 per card or $20 per card, whatever they're looking at, and to get that back.
What do they charge?
So they are charging PSA. Let me see. So bulk right now is 20 per card for 20 cards.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the cheapest route you can
go.
go.
But do they combine orders?
What do you mean? Do they combine orders?
So, like, if I only had 3 cards I wanted to get graded, and you have 10, and then someone else has 7, that makes 20. Do they combine orders?
I see what you're saying. I don't think so. So, and then they cover return shipping back to the customer for orders of 20 cards or more. But customers with less than 20 cards will be charged shipping.
Okay, so they do combine. They had to. I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah. So it says all prices listed above include a pre-screening by our trained staff, grading fees, and shipping and insurance to PSA and back from PSA. And then we cover return shipping back to the customer for orders of 20 cards or more. But customers with less than 20 orders, $20. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Prepayment is required. I like that.
They're making. I'm sure they're not getting charged $19. You know what I mean?
No.
So
I'm sure they're grading.
Those guys I actually think are legit.
Yeah, they've been doing it
they've been in the business for a long time.
Long time.
So I do think like something like that, we got to get them on, man.
We do, man. I keep dragging my feet on that, man. And
I'll email them because you suck at doing it.
Email them and copy me on it because I did send. I think I did a video one time where I featured one of their videos and I tagged them on it and everything. And I said, sent them, just gave them the proper credit and all that stuff. And then, one of them reached out to me. I can't remember which one. Reached out to me and was like, "Hey, man, we really thank you for for that. We really appreciate, we're big fans of the channel. We really appreciate you, putting that out there for us." Because I think at the time they were trying to grow their channel. They had just started. And he told me, he's like, "Hey, man, if you ever want us on, we'd be happy to."
Yeah, I'll reach out. I'd like to have them on because I like to just talk cards with them because there's some serious knowledge there.
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
But yeah, no, I mean, I guess there's something to that, right? I mean, and if you say like if part of it is like I want 8s or better, my only question would be, you put 8s or better, they feel confident it's an 8 or better, it gets a 7. What happens?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I would like to know, right? Because my idea is that PSA does not grade accurately, right? That's my consensus. My consensus thought is that PSA does not grade accurately, even to their own standards, right?
Yeah.
But somebody like those guys, like a group of people like those guys who have seen, I would imagine, a million cards come through their facility.
Yeah, easily.
Right. And have historically, before the boom, have seen really good results to their trained eye, right? What have they seen since PSA had that huge backlog, since they've expanded? Are they seeing that same? Are they seeing inconsistency? That is the one group, JD. I'm gonna say this right now. That is the one group that if we bring them on, either one of those guys, if we bring them on and they go, "Omar, we hear you. We see all your videos. We understand your frustration. But the fact of the matter is that the grading is the same. We haven't seen any difference in the way that PSA grades since we've started subbing as a sub with PSA."
Yeah.
I will literally stop saying that because they would be the foremost authorities, I would imagine. That is not PSA themselves, obviously. That's kind of like a third party, unbiased opinion.
Yeah.
And they could be the ones to tell me, "Yeah, no, you're crazy, dude. It's all the same." I mean, slight variations, but anything crazy that you would imagine. Shut the hell up. Stop saying that. Right? That's kind of.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's a good. I think that'd be good. But back to what you were saying about at the start of all of this little rant of SGC. the one thing I think that has been lacking from them since I started using them 3 years ago is a registry. And it's a glaring like hole in the whole process, right? Because there are a lot of people that are big time SGC fans, and there are a lot of people that are just SGC only, right? And that helps on the resale end. Now, it's not going to drive it 30%, you know what I mean? But it's going to boost it. It's going to give it a bump. It's going to attract more people because now, like, again, I get all the people that already have these massive PSA set registries. There's no point for you to switch over ever, right? That's dumb. That is a waste of time and money and everything. So I understand that. But every day, you see it, I see it, everybody that watches this sees it in these different groups and these group submitters. There are countless new people coming in, countless new people to grading, asking questions, and they have a chance to just grab those people and never let them go. And they're missing them. They're missing them.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm a 42-year-old fat dude. I don't care that you're breaking live and grading live.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be able to go on your website and see what I need for my set or
see my collection.
You know what I mean? And then I know, because then I can play the game like PSA people do with the set registry, like pop one.
Yeah. You know? I'm the only one that's got
very rare.
Yeah.
You know, it's so like you build in all of those other metrics. You know, I mean, again, we said this last week, I believe. CSG right out of the gate. What do? Registry.
Yeah.
Registry. Yeah. You know, but again, I just think that whatever. Like I see the announcements. I'm like, yeah, and I move on.
I just got demoralized, I guess.
It's not even, it's just like, I don't know. I think like honestly, I feel like PSA is doing a better job winning me over as a customer than SGC is right now. For the things I'm looking to do in my life with sports cards, PSA offers me more of that variety than SGC does. You know, it's just, and again, you know, how does that change? I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. Whatever. But
hold on,
it's just, it's interesting. You know, it's interesting. It's, you know, the dynamics of how companies think and behave and formulate ideas and opinions or whatever. And it's like, you got everybody screaming for a registry. And yeah, we're going to come out with wristwatches. You know what I mean? Like
SGC merch.
yeah. Like what are we doing? Like, check us out on Etsy.
So check this out, dude. As I was going to the website to they just opened up a new Twitter page called SGC Grading TCG.
I saw this.
So they're going after it.
Yeah, you know what though? You see what PSA does.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. 500,000, right? I mean,
but they take 10% or whatever. If they can somehow gain 10% of the market, dude, that's 50,000. That's a lot of goddamn cards for a company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not only that, now it seems like they're putting together, because regardless of the fact that PSA has the majority of that market, right? That's facts, right? They have the majority of the market. I don't think that PSA is doing anything specifically for that market. They're just doing their own thing, right? They're doing the normal thing. They're not catering to them. They're not.
I don't know. I can't. So I honestly can't even comment on that because I don't pay attention to TCG. So I don't know a damn
Well, neither
thing.
do I. Neither do I.
I don't know.
But SGC just put together a whole Twitter page strictly for TCG.
Right.
And I know there isn't one of those for PSA, right? PSA is not doing that.
I have no. I honestly, you know what? I don't even know.
I wouldn't imagine that they are. Let me see.
I don't know. But hey, whatever. You know what else? What else you want to talk about? What else is frosting your ass?
Well, that's the main one.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I had this past week and into this week, it's carried over. I've had my best week selling sports cards on eBay.
On eBay? Yeah.
In quite some time.
What do you attribute that to?
So
what's the most of what you were selling sport-wise?
Hockey.
Interesting. I don't have any hockey.
I put up for sale some bigger hockey cards. And they all, they sold well. I made a lot of money off each one of them. It's funny too, man, because like you gotta look at what when you go to sell something, right? There's obviously a few ways to look at it, but if you don't know what you paid for it, you don't know what your grading cost was, and then you don't know what you're totally into that card for, and then you go to sell it, and it's like, all right, it may be $200 less than a competitive slab, but if you made $200-300, who
cares, right? Yeah.
And I mean, the flip side of that argument is you could sit there and go, yeah, but JD, I sold the same card in a PSA 10 for 150 more, but I sold mine for 300. I profited $300.
Yeah, I made my money, right?
I made money.
Yeah. If the name of the game is to make the
grading orders, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's one thing I've always said is that in the time that it would take you to submit, get back, and sell a PSA 10 of a card, you could submit, sell, multiple of the same card and come out the same in terms of making money, maybe even more, right? Because it's about turning inventory.
Although, right? I got my order. When did I get that order back? Last Friday.
Yeah.
I got that order back. I cried for a day or so. And then I listed, was it Saturday night? I listed that Olajuwon. So not even a week later. So what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What's today? Wednesday, Thursday.
Wait. You sold the Olajuwon already?
Yeah, the atomic refractor. Sold it.
Oh, not the signature.
Yep. No, I'm keeping that thing.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm keeping that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, sold it within 4 days. So
let me see.
I think I sold it because I put Pop 6.
That's 6.
That's what. Yep.
I think I've gotten more offers. I've definitely gotten offers more on my PSA stuff. Like that's the stuff because the most of what I have on mine is all raw. With the exception of a handful of cards, and even those I get some pretty good traffic on them in terms of people wanting to buy them.
Yep. If you go like for SGC, if you just price it competitive and don't try to waste your time like matching a PSA price,
right?
It goes. It sells. It
sells
quick.
Yeah.
I have PSA cards that have been sitting online for a while. I have SGC cards that have been sitting online for a while.
Yeah.
Again, I think I've said this before in my own channel and whatnot. As you go up in value, right now, I don't care what it's in. It's gonna sit for a little bit because I think people are, your buying pool just continues to drop as you go up, and I think now more than ever, I think the buying pool above $1,000 has really slimmed down, bro. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like I think people are still comfortable 500 to 1,000. I think people are very comfortable on 500 to 0 to 500. I think people that sector of the market is very strong.
Yeah.
And I think that's your bread and butter. So like for me, when I always flip, I always try to flip stuff in that $0 to $500 range.
Yeah.
Because after that, I'm entering in a different fucking world.
Well, not only that, but you have to have a really monster card.
Yeah.
To try to attract some people there, right?
Yep.
Like we wouldn't be able to sell parallels, 90s parallels.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And then, so it's all relative. I mean, it really is, because if you're looking to do volume and you're looking at sell and you're looking to just move stuff, if you're, and if you want to take advantage of hot players, like some guy starts popping off in baseball right now that you didn't see coming,
right?
Your best option is SGC, right? And again, like, I don't care if you buy my slab and crack it and send it to PSA, because in the 8 weeks that it sits there, the guy could go completely cold and be 0 for 30. You know what I mean? And his card value tanked. And if I sold it for 70 and I make myself $40, what do I care? I've moved on. I've moved off of that product. I don't care. It went for sale because I don't want the card. You know what I mean?
Right. You moved inventory.
Right.
That's the name of the game, right? With that kind of stuff.
Yep. How's your sales been going?
So, not too bad. And what I haven't done is I haven't promoted like you had told me to do the other day. But man, I need to get my listings back up. I dropped below 100. I dropped below 100, so I need to get my numbers back.
You got to schedule them. Schedule them out, man.
Yes. So no, I haven't been doing too bad. Now, one of the things I did run into, I had to refund somebody. Well, no, not yet. I'm refunding them at the end of tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah.
Because I ship the eBay label, right? The 80-cent eBay label.
Yeah.
And I think I sold somebody like a $2 card or something like that. And I shipped it like a week and a half ago, and it hasn't moved. And I told the guy, I said, man, it doesn't surprise me, but just do me a favor. Let's wait until the end of this week and see if there's any movement on it at all. And if there's no movement, then I'll just refund you.
Sometimes it just shows up.
Yeah. And if you get it, then congratulations, you got a free card. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I have that happen from time to time with the standard envelope stuff.
Yeah, and that's just kind of the game you play, right? With that kind of stuff, right? I mean, it's like, all right, I'll refund you, no big deal. I'm not gonna fight over it. And then another guy sent me a message and said, hey man, this show's delivered, but I didn't get it. And I'm like, well, buddy, you're gonna have to open up a case with the post office, like,
right?
Because I think the card that the guy bought was like a $15 card, and the eBay standard envelope comes with a $20. I think it's up to $20 worth of coverage.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I'm like, buddy, you're gonna have to. I mean, like, I can't do anything on my end, even through eBay, because eBay shows it delivered, and it shows like I'm done, right, done and dusted. I can't even like do anything about that. You know, you can't open up a thing against me that says that I didn't deliver it to you, because it shows delivered.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I said, but good luck with USPS, right? I mean, that's just kind of the thing.
Yeah.
But over the reason why I haven't promoted any listings yet is because from the day that you told me that, I sold like 14 cards, which was last week, right? So I've been moving roughly like a couple cards a day, which is great. I mean, I don't, and then I have a nice little stack right here that I'm about to load in there. Just Trevor Lawrence Prism base, Jordan Poole Prism base, just stuff like that. I found some nice cards. I showed you guys those 90s, like the inserts. the Kevin Garnett mission accomplished and all that stuff. So I'm gonna throw those up there. Those will go for a few bucks. So what I'm trying to do is add a little bit more variety to my set. And then
variety is key.
Yeah, and I still have about 5 shoebox of like the shoebox, like of these kind of thing. I still have about 5 of them up there that I have to go through, and then I have like another 7 or 8 of the long, just raw card, holders. Like 1,000 cards in there, or something like
that.
That I have to thumb through, because the other day I was going through that and I found this one, which was a Jordan Poole color match, Prism. No, sorry, not Prism. Hoops Premium parallel and
rookie.
Yeah, rookie Jordan Poole. He's stinking it up right now, and the freaking they're probably going to get bumped out. But I found a Jalen Hurts OU Prism. Now they don't sound like anything sexy, but this is a $7-8 card,
right?
Same thing with this Jordan Love. It's a blue parallel Prism draft. Again, not a sexy card, but it's a $6-7 card, right?
Right, and it's just sitting there.
And
so why not put $7 in your pot? Well, $4, call it 6 after everything.
Yeah, all said and done, right? Yeah. And then I found these, dude. Look, I found the good old Menendez brothers.
Oh, nice.
And again, this is a $6-7 card raw, right? They're actually kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah, raw. I think I looked it up the other day. Raw, they're pretty cheap. And I got 3 of them sitting here. Mark Jackson, Menendez.
$3, guy. That's still more than I thought it would be raw.
So $3 on a bid right now. Let me see. Sold. I thought I saw some that went for like $6 or $7.
They were up at like 9, 8, 9, 6. They're all over the place.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. Yeah, $5. Here, I'm looking at
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, that's
$4, $5, $4, $5. I got 3 of them sitting here. That's a cool $10-15. $10 after fees and all that jazz. I mean,
yeah.
To your point, it's a good it's a good thing, and it keeps me busy. It keeps me I got a Luminous Zion rookie that nobody wants right now because
I just sold another Zion last night.
He's being a puss. Jesus, man, he pisses.
I sold all of my Zions.
Everything you completely liquidated?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, man? You got to know when you're defeated.
You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, huh?
Yeah.
I'm holding strong, baby.
Yeah. I took the L and moved on.
I got him sitting right next to my Tom Brady rookie.
Oh yeah, your Tom Brady Bucks rookie. Yeah.
Bucks rookie.
Hey, so I want to end with this. Big card show coming up here next weekend up in Springfield.
Okay.
Where the Basketball Hall of Fame is.
Nice.
And
card show up there, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a huge one. It happens every like kind of like similar to the Dallas card show every quarter or something like that, whatever.
You heading up there?
Well, I wasn't gonna until they made an announcement today
that Kevin Garnett's gonna be there.
No.
Big Poppy.
I would. Nope.
Now I'm curious.
Iron Mike Tyson.
No way.
What? Way.
So you're gonna go get some gloves?
Nope, you can't. No gloves, no cards, no gloves, no nothing. It's got to be a photo. That's it.
What? That's whack.
Yeah. Yep.
But still, though, photo op.
Fun. $129 to get your picture with Mike Tyson.
I'm paying it. I mean, I'm paying it. That's.
I'm paying it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah, I'm. So my kid has a soccer game. I got to figure out who's going to take him to that, but
Uber.
But I'm going to go. I want to go, man, because outside of Tyson's kind of legal troubles back in the day, and whatever.
Yeah. But his story since
he's still one of my favorite athletes.
Oh, same
ever.
Same, but even with the issues that he had, right, the legal troubles and the the allegations and the rape and all that stuff, like you realize how screwed up he was and how they screwed him up mentally, like how they mentally screwed him up, and how they turned him into basically a dog, a fight dog.
Right? Like one of those the what are the cocks there that fight? Like the dogs.
That they turned him into a pit bull, right?
Yeah. And he's like hanging out with Mike Vick.
Yeah, exactly. And so those are the, I mean, like, now in 2023, when we know, the ills of, mental illness and just trauma and depression and things like that, we all as a society kind of understand that a little bit more now. And even him, I think he's gone through significant amounts of therapy and stuff like that to really understand what was going on with his brain and what they were doing to him as a child they were doing that to him, right? I mean, so anyway, to your point, but Mike is he is forever one of my
there's some good like Dr. J's gonna be there.
Dude, really?
I'll tell you who's gonna be there. I'll pull it up real quick.
What's the name of the card show?
The Rich Altman's Boston show at the Shriners Auditorium in Wilmington, Mass.
Rich Altman Boston show. I'm gonna pull this up.
It's Hollywood. If you go to HollywoodCollectibles.com.
Here we go, right here.
Yep.
Brandon Mitchell, Ken Walter. I have no idea who that is. Mercury, Walt Frazier. Nice.
Yep.
Pete Rose, dude.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Really?
Yep.
Woo.
Yep. Any item.
Any item for Ric Flair. Oh.
Any except belts.
Any item except belts, $89. But a belt is $149. I'm paying it.
Is it really?
Yeah. It says any item except belts is $89, but you can get a belt done for $149.
Oh. All right.
He'll sign a Nature Boy rookie card for $390. Good. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know who that. Oh, they can do a mail-in. Hey, look at that. They'll do a mail-in.
You got. I mean, there's some good guys, man. Jeremy Roenick from hockey, Grant Fuhr from hockey,
Fred Coleman,
Pete Rose.
A lot of Patriots, huh?
Tom Glavine. Yep.
Antoine Harris.
Yep.
Dude, that's insane though.
You are in New England, so it's
yeah. That's what I figured. Only up to so $129 up to 2 adults. All kids are welcome. Yep. Dude, premium item. Oh, they'll sign a belt. He'll sign a belt for $349. Good God.
Who?
Tyson. So you
see that?
Yeah. It says right here. Look, I'm sharing the screen. It says flat items up to a 16 by 20 is $129. Premium item, which I would imagine a set of gloves would be a premium item. So for $20 more, dude, you could probably get a set of gloves signed.
Yeah.
Premium items is $149, and then a belt is $349. No cards, no tickets, no inscriptions. Just Iron Mike. That is sick, dude.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, man. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna try like hell to go.
Now you know what you do.
I don't see where you're seeing that though.
Right here, I'm on Hollywood. So I went to I just Googled Rich Altman.
Yep.
Sports. Rich Altman's Boston show is what I did.
Yeah.
And then this website popped up.
Here you go. Now I got a different view.
Yeah. So this is where
you need flats, 129, premium item and Funko, 149, belts, 349, no cards, no tickets, no inscriptions.
Yeah.
See, the no inscriptions piece sucks.
Yeah, because he's just gonna sign Mike Tyson. He's not gonna sign anything.
Yeah.
But still, dude. I mean, I'm premium item. I'm taking a pair. I'm going to Academy. I'm buying a pair of Everlasts, and you know what I'm saying, a pair of red Everlasts. and just having them throw the signature on the glove, and then buy they sell the cases for those on Amazon.
Yeah.
And get that JSA patch and let's go, brother.
Yeah. JSA is going to be there too.
Who?
JSA is going to be there.
Oh, JSA. Yeah. JSA, Beckett, and SGC are all going to be there.
Dr. J will sign the 80-81 Bird Magic rookie card
for
$300.
Jesus, man.
300 smackers.
Can you imagine what that card is worth though? If
it's a lot of money.
Yeah. If you can get that auto on there, and then also get Magic and Bird to sign that too.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna try to go. Hopefully I can get there. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Speaking of card shows,
Dallas.
We're gonna be at the Dallas Card Show.
Card Hedge is gonna be there, baby.
Card Hedge is gonna be in the house. So we're gonna be setting people up on the Card Hedge app so that you guys can walk around the card show and be able to get comps on your phone. We're gonna have QR codes as you walk in, hopefully. I haven't quite figured out where we're gonna be set up yet, but and then going forward, we're really gonna try to make a push to while I'm there, I'm going to try to figure out who's in charge and all the folks in charge and stuff like that, and kind of figure out maybe about sponsoring, potentially sponsoring in some way, shape, or form, so that we can get some banners put up with QR codes to assist everybody who wants to get comps. They can just hit the QR code, download the app, and then of course we're giving away comps for free on the website, and hopefully that'll help some folks out there as they're kind of trying to negotiate. Dude, I went to the Houston Card Show. There's a Houston Card Show that happens every month.
You told me that.
And dude, some of these prices that these people are putting on these cards, man. Like,
cray.
I don't understand it, right? This guy had 2 Shinguns that I wanted to buy. The latest comp on one of them was $70, $76. It was a optic red rookie. Rated rookie optic red parallel. So $76 in a PSA 10. He had it in a PSA 10, and I was going to offer him $60. I'm thinking to myself, for sure he's got it like at maybe $90, maybe $100 if he's being cheeky, right? This dude had it at $190 and looks at me square in the face, JD, and goes, "I'd do 160, man." And then I'm like, "What?" I go, "Hey, man, the last comp was $76. The comp before that was $80. The comp before that was $93. So the price is going down. Why in the world would I pay you $160 and you're sitting there smiling at me like that? Like hey, this is the homeboy hookup.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
I go, "Hey, man, and I didn't even want to ask him what he was asking for the other one, which was a Mojo parallel. I don't even want at this point, I'm done talking to you. But and then he goes, "Oh man, I got some other ones over here. They're raw." No, I understand that, but come on, man.
People gotta understand too. Like, there's enough data out there.
Exactly. There's enough data out there to where I'm not doing this. What are we doing, man?
Come on, what are you doing, bro?
Like, Jesus Christ, man. Well, good luck with that, man. I hope you get to meet Iron Mike.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, and if you get that photo op, man, definitely.
That's not until next weekend, so we can talk about it next week too. I'll know for sure if I'm going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. And then I think Dallas is May next year, next month. So we still got some time before that, and we'll figure some stuff out. What you need to do is get you a plane ticket and come on down to Dallas for the weekend. Jump into that card show with me, so we can go out there and hit up trade.
If there's one over the summer,
there is one
that could happen.
May, June, July. I think August is the one that's after the May card show. Let's see.
Oh, let's look. Let's get the Dallas CAD show.
Yeah, May. Oh, here we go. July 13th through the 16th.
That couldn't be any worse of a week for me.
What?
So
Why?
my daughter dances, and that's like their nationals. So my wife and yep.
Well, so much for that. September. No, but that already starts the school year for you guys, right?
Yeah, let's see. July 13th and September 7th to the 10th. I mean,
September 7th to the 10th. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's a weekend thing, though, JD.
Yeah, no, I know. But
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, bro.
Special shout out to our partners over at the Arena Club. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll throw the description down below. Throw the link down below. That's who we're going to be partnering up with over at the Dallas Card Show. They were gracious enough to let us jump on.
Yep.
So we appreciate that.
And special shout out to Jay Wilson for being the most miserable man on the planet.
Negatron is what we'll call him.
Yeah, Negatron.
Yeah, negative.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you guys are feeling down, message Jay Wilson.
If you're feeling up and you want to come down.
Yeah. Or just if you think you're having a bad day, message Jay Wilson.
Yeah. He'll tell you how it could be worse.
Yeah. Whew. He's a self-esteem booster and a self-esteem suck.
There you go. Good stuff, buddy. All right, man. We appreciate you guys watching. As always, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Tell me if you think I'm crazy about my anger towards SGC at the moment. Let me know how you feel. We really appreciate you guys watching. You guys are killing it with the views and the downloads and everything.
Yeah,
there was some shares and stuff that happened on the last episode, and you guys are just absolutely showing us a lot of love, and we really, 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 really appreciate it. I don't think we tell you guys enough, but we do appreciate all the interaction and the love we get. I know there's a bunch of you out there that are waiting for these episodes to pop off every Saturday, and
I love the hate too. There's some hate.
We love that too. We love it.
I love it.
Send it my way.
All good.
So, all right, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Love y'all. Peace.